Hey everyone, welcome back to Camp Keyframe, and in today's video I'm going to animate this technologic looking futuristic thingy logo, which we designed in our previous video. So if you haven't watched that, go check it out, where we designed the whole thing in Illustrator, and right now we're going to animate it. But first we'll jump back into Illustrator because I noticed something. I made a mistake last time, and that is that this letter M right here is one piece, but it are actually two separate pieces. So what we're going to do, this layer number 46, we're going to make a new layer right there, and we're going to double click this M, so we'll isolate it, and then we're going to cut this one, press Command X to cut it, and then select our new layer which we made here. Where is it? This one, and then press Command F to paste it right in place. So now those are two separate layers. Alright, save that and then head on into After Effects, import it, and there we'll animate it. Okay, cool. Here we are in After Effects, and first off, of course, select everything and check this button to make it all nice and crisp. So when I scale something up, it stays nice and sharp, and when I don't have this button checked on, then it will be blurry. So always check that when you're working with Illustrator layers. Alright, zoom out here, and we're gonna lock the background, lock that. And let's see, let's first do the easy things. Let's do these bars. We'll select all three of them, and then we'll put them all the way on the bottom. So press Command Shift in bracket, and then one up so they're above the background. And we're gonna give them a separate color like peach. And we're gonna select them and then right click and go to create shapes. And I'll delete these Illustrator files. And now there are shape layers in After Effects, so we can change them. So let's open this one up and go to our Contents, Group 1, Path, and then go to 2 seconds or something and click on the stopwatch to create a keyframe. And then we'll go back, and then we'll go select these 2 points, zoom in here, and we'll drag them to the right while holding Shift. So then they will be perfectly horizontal, and now they just slide out like that. So we'll give that some easing. I'm using flow here to get nice and quick easing effects. Let's make it a quart out, like that, then it kind of pops out like that. And then we're going to cut the layer off right here, so like that, and boom, maybe cut it off a few frames more. That's too much. Yeah, that's all right. Let's do the same with this one, and we're gonna open our Contents, Group 1, Path 1, Keyframe, and let's see. Yeah, let's also do that from the right. No, maybe let's do that from the middle, just to change it up. I'm going crazy today. All right, kind of like that. Doesn't have to be that precise. Give it some easing, cut it off, and I'm doing that by pressing Option and then in bracket, and that cuts it like in 1 frame, so we don't have that first little line there. So now it pops up here. So push, nice. And do the same thing with this one. Contents, Group 1, Path 1, push, and there will be from the left. Yep. And we'll give that some easing as well, and make that just as long as the other line. Just give it the same length, so it has the same kind of. Oh wait, that's way longer, of course. Let's make it a bit longer as well. Okay, I'm pressing U, by the way, the letter U on my keyboard, to open or close all the layers with the keyframes on it. This one can go earlier. Okay, cool, they're done for now. We'll maybe come back to them later, but now they're done. Let's put them right at the beginning, and we'll lock them. All right, and then this letter E, yep. Right click, no, wait, let's just do it for the whole thing. The E, the T, the E, the A, they're all separate. Yeah, let's just do it one by one then. Create shape layer from it, and we're gonna not open that, we're gonna add our trim paths effect, so that way we can let this whole line like create itself. Create a keyframe for your endpoint or start, whichever you want. I'm using end mostly, and then put it at 0. So now our starting point is right there, and it will go all the way around to our ending point right here. So if we'll play that back, then it goes to something like that. Let's just give this some minor easing. Maybe make it a bit longer. Yep. What we can do, by the way, maybe that's cooler, to make this at 50. So it stops at the middle. A bit more. Let's make it right in the middle there, 52. And we're going to duplicate this layer. So we're going to cut it off right here. And then duplicate it, pressing Command D. And then, let's see, we're going to open let's press U on the keyboard to open your keyframes. And we're going to, no, we actually need to open the whole thing. And we're going to delete those and open this one as well. And we're going to use start here. Let's see. We're going to make this start from 100. Put the ending at 100 and the start at 100 as well. Make a keyframe there, yeah. And then that one can grow to, that needs to be, the other one was 52, so that's 48. So let's make that 48, so it stops right at that same point. Yeah, and let's get the same easing effect. Nice, and I don't really like that ease. Pressing Command and clicking on those will delete all the easing and maybe just give them only a quad out, so they pop right in. Yeah, maybe offset them a bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. And then we'll do the T. Same thing here. Right click, create shape layers, and we'll just do this from one layer. We're not going to duplicate this one. Ending at 0. Make it a bit longer. Okay, and we're going to cut the layer off right there. And then this E, create a shape layer, and the same thing again. It's a whole lot of trim paths on this tutorial. Yeah, so this one does grow out all the way. Cut it off, maybe a bit later than the T. Okay, and then this A, the upper part. And we have this middle part and the down. So let's select all three of them and create shape layers from them, and then delete those Illustrator layers. And what we can actually do is, if I add a trim path here, let's make it an ending and that. And I'll copy that and then select these layers and press Command V. Select all of them, press U to open those trim path keyframes, and then press Option in bracket to cut them off. Give them some easing. Nice, so that's a bit fast for my taste. Oh, try the easing again. Alright, and we're gonna give this one some offset as well. So open your trim path effect and offset, and we're gonna animate that as well. And the offset means where the starting point is. So if I change this, then the line will move. So we'll animate the starting point like maybe 360, like once around. Give that also that effect, that easing. So now it's a little bit more interesting. Cool. All right. Let's make this a little bit offset. Okay, then the M are now two separate parts, so we'll select both of them and create our shape layers, and we'll delete these ones. Let's put them behind. Okay, and we can actually copy this trim paths effect and select those two and paste them. And then they have the same trim paths effect. Nice. So let's zoom out. Let's zoom out here a bit. Put it fit. I think this one can be a bit longer. Okay. This E is going pretty fast. So let's just give that some different easing, maybe just an in and out. That's even faster, alright. Let's just give that some light. Maybe a quart then. Make it last longer. It's just a really big, okay, we will again, just like this one, duplicate it because I don't like it how fast this is going. So we're gonna put this at 42, duplicate it, and then go to trim. I'm just gonna press U for everything, and then I'm going to select that layer again, and then so it's kinda, I can see it a little bit better. Open this one as well. And we're gonna select, put this one at 100 and this one at 100, and they will animate in then. And that was 42, right? Yeah, 42, and then that needs to be 58. Which one? That's this one, right? I cannot do any math. Why is it not? Alright, let's just make it long enough. Right. Okay. And let's give that some export out. Alright, that's fine. That looks good. So let's now do these blue thick ones. So we're just going to use position for that. Let's select them all. 1, 2, 3. I guess let's put them right here and give them a different color. No, not blue, orange, something. And we're going to give them a position. Those are the 3, 1, yeah. Position, right? And we're gonna, let's see, this one can go up here, and this one can go down. No, up here. I guess, and this one where it can come from there, something like that. Let's cut them off, give them some easing in and out. Yep, and then we're going to duplicate all of them and just give them a different color, and we're going to open it up and delete the animation on those layers, because they're going to we're going to use them as masks, as mats, track mats. So for this example, we have this one, and it needs to be only visible in this part. So we're going to use none and an alpha matte layer of 57, so that it's the same layer without the animation, so it's only visible within that part right now. Do the same with this one, and the same with this one. Okay. Nice, and this one we're gonna move differently, just like I like that one, maybe like this. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so what do we got left? Let's do, let's put those 3 on one frame to the right. So we have all these little circles. Let's select all of them. They're all here, so we'll, yep, and I'll give them another color as well. That's lavender, aqua, Alright, and we're gonna lock all of this because we don't need that right now. Lock it. And these ones we're gonna right click and then create a shape layer and then place them one layer above so you can select all of them easily, delete them. And we're gonna use one of them to create a trim paths effect with some offset and copy that to all the other ones. So add our trim paths effect, of course, our trusty trim paths, ending and put it at 0. So now alright. Nice, and then we'll give that some easing. So now it looks like this. And then we'll give that some offset. So click the stopwatch here and then make it like go round a bit and give that some easing as well. So now maybe that's a bit much. Okay, let's put this at, doesn't need to turn that much. Yeah. And then we'll cut it off right there. And then we'll copy this and then select all of these layers and press Command V, cut them off. And if I press U now, they all have this same effect. So you can see that they're all growing out like that. But we'll just offset these a bit because they don't need all to be at the same time. So maybe just time this, that when this E ends, where is this one? It can start right before maybe, because then the E can grow out of that circle. Okay, and then we have this one, which can be a bit later because the T is not finished yet. And this one can start here, so the E can grow out of that one. And that's this when the A is starting here. And I think that this one needs to be, it ends here, so this needs to be right there. All right, cool. Yeah. Then on to the next part. Lock all of them. We'll go to these lines. Select these lines. So do I have all of them? Yeah, where is the other one? Is it this one? Yeah. And we'll place them here. Give them another color. Create our shape layers and it makes them blue again. So didn't do much good to create another color, but we'll do that now. Are those the ones? Yeah. Make them yellow or something, just to keep it, easily workable. You see what you're doing. And yet again, ladies and gentlemen, trim paths. One of the best things to ever happen to After Effects. Okay. Boom. Nice. That's not right. This one needs to be a bit later. Alright, and now we can just get these ones right up here. And we're going to scale them. Like that. That can be a bit quicker. Maybe give it some exponential in and out. Yeah. Boop. Right. Offset them a bit. Not too much. Not too much. Cut him off a bit. Ooh, sorry, my voice just was gone there. Cut him off a bit. Okay, we need to time this right. So this one needs to just cut him off a bit more. This one needs to be later. From there. And this one needs to grow right here. Okay. And then this one right there. Okay. I don't like that this one is already growing. Let's make it a bit shorter. And I'll need to place that as well. Alright, so now it's a timing game. Alright, we're done with those. Now I put them here like a bit sooner. We'll lock all of them as well. Whoops. Alright. And then these ones, create them as well, shape layers from them. And I'll delete those. And let's put them here. And we'll do the same thing with these ones as with the yellow ones. Let's open it up and copy that trim paths effect. And select them all and paste them. Cut them off. Boom. Easy work. Nice. Alright, so these, where is this one? This can be a bit shorter. And this one as well. And I'm gonna scale these up as well. Like that. Oh, that can be a lot faster. Yep, and now we're going to time them right. So put them right there. Boom. This one at the ending of that line, like the same as that. This one as well, and this one needs to grow here, so they're all kind of ending at the same time. Oh, this one is too early. So that means this one as well. Okay, we're getting there. Sometimes it's a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, but we're racing through it. Okay, let's see how this looks. Cool. I like that it takes a little time to fully grow. All right, then we're all done with these. And what do we have left? All of these lines, so they're all at the top. So we will right click and then create our shape layers and put them, press U to close them up and put them up here. And then these will delete all of those. And then we'll open this one up and add our trim paths effect to that. Yep. And 0. So that one grows out. And maybe some exponential. Yeah. Copy that, and then we're going to paste that to all of these and these. Cut them off a bit, and then we're going to randomize them. Boom! With Rift, of course. Lovely plugin. So that takes a bit too long. All right, let's just do it with sequence, just to put them in a sequence so they all come. That's too much, I think. Yeah, like this. Cool, alright. That looks nice. Kind of techy. That. Alright. And now what I think is nice is if let's go with the T. Oh, they're all locked. Let's unlock all of them. And I give them like some blinking effect. So this T, I guess. Let's go to the, let's open T on your keyboard to open the opacity. And if I get a stopwatch for that and then go one frame to the right while holding Command and the right arrow, and then put it at like 20, one frame again let's at 80, one frame further at 10, oops, one frame, and then it's 100, and put that at the first few key at the beginning, and then it kind of, I don't know if you can see it that well. Let's maybe copy them here and paste them. So you see now it's kind of blinking, like it's some neon sign or something that's coming on. So we'll copy all of those and maybe put it at our little A here at the beginning. And this M as well. We can do it with this thing as well. I kind of like how this looks. Maybe that's a bit too much. It takes a bit too long. So let's put the last one here at 100. Yeah, and copy that one to maybe this one, and then put it not at the beginning, but like right here when it's animating. Yeah. I think that these things are too late now. They can come a bit earlier. Yeah. Not all at the same time. Yeah, and then maybe here somewhere just pressing Command V to paste those opacity layers. So this little line here will now also like kind of blink a little bit. Place it there, or just if I open these all up, press T, and then maybe this one here, and again. You know, give them all like some blinking effects, and then you can do that the same thing with the big letters, like right when they're already there. I give them some they're blinking in between. I need to do that with this one as well, of course. Nice, I like that. Yeah, I'll just add that a whole lot in between here. Nice, is it fitted? Cool. That looks kind of techy, right? Can we add something more to this? I don't know, I think we're done. Maybe some yeah, maybe a bit more movement. We'll try that. I think it looks good for now, like this, but it's kind of standing still in one place. So what I'm going to do is create a null object, and I'm going to parent everything at this side here, like all of these elements. I'm going to parent them to the null. Let's call that E control. Yeah. And we're going to position that so when the E comes in, we'll make it move in from the left. See how that looks. Oh, not too fast. Okay. Yeah, so they all need to have that, I think. So let's do that with the M as well. And the shortcut for creating a null is Command Option Shift Y, which is not really a shortcut though, is it? Select all of those layers for the M and parent them to my M control and give that the same effect as well. Position that. Oh, we forgot. Oh, it doesn't matter. We forgot this one, but the mask, the mat, but doesn't matter because we're going to put it as at the front of it. We're going to put them right here, so we won't be bothered by that thing. Yeah, maybe put this, maybe this E. Let's see which one I don't need to. Don't need this one, and I don't need to select these nulls. I only need these ones. Yep. And oh, whoops. Create the null first, of course. Let's call it E2 control. Let's lock these nulls. I want to select all of these layers right there. Which ones do I have? Woo, wow. Which ones do I have now? I'm missing these two. Okay, I'm parenting those to the E control 2. And then I'm missing these two layers, or don't I? Yeah. Where are they? There's something. Ah, here's 1 and 2. So parent them as well. And position them. Maybe try to do this like going. It's coming a bit from down a bit. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Oh. Yeah, a little bit. That's all right. Yeah. Nice. All right. That looks kind of techy to me. And of course we can give this some like layer style and give this an outer glow. And then give that glow color is also this orange color. And make this size way bigger. The opacity a bit less maybe. Let's make the color even more bright. Not too much. Now it has this. If I turn it off, I have this glow. It adds a little bit of depth to it. So what we can do with that, also make this glow kind of jump on with the opacity effect we did earlier. It's kind of flickering. Like opacity for this one is starts at 20. No, it starts at 0, of course, and then 26, and then maybe like 10, and then 20, 0, and then 30. Yeah, so it has a blinking effect. I think it can be a bit more visible right there. So let's put it at, yep. Not too much. Okay, it's great, that's fine. All right, and then we can copy that to this one, of course. Oh, did I get the right one? Oh, I need to copy the whole layer style, of course, to this one, and then we'll have this effect right there. Yeah. So add a bit more stuff. You can add a whole lot of things to this, of course, but I think we'll leave it for now. That's kind of a cool, techy, futuristic looking logo. Depends on the colors you're using, of course, but I think this looks nice. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, let's stop there. Thanks for watching. This is it. I hope you learned some new effects. I kind of went through it real quick because I just want to show you like some techniques, how I work, how I would animate something like this. I think these strobe effects are nice, these flickering lights, which make it a bit more futuristic. And for the rest, it's just some nice design, which helps a lot as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something, and I hope to see you on the next Camp Keyframe tutorial. Thanks, bye bye.